Hello everybody, my name is Chaotic BPR and welcome to this weekly's Nintendo Switch physical copy pickup episode. Not sure exactly what to call it yet, but it's a title I'm working on. But as some of you may know, I am a brand new Nintendo Switch physical copy collector. And I'm picking up games that are either rare or games that I've played on other systems before, but I would love to be able to play on the go. Basically, games that I really want. This week, I picked up 5 games, and I really want to just share with you some of them and let you know what I think of them and possibly where I picked them up from, and possibly, maybe you would like to purchase them as well. Game number 1 I'm going to start with is Burnout Paradise. It is a remaster on the Nintendo Switch platform. Surprisingly, this port is 60 frames per second. It runs very well. The gameplay is phenomenal. Even on the when you're docked or not docked, the gameplay is very well. There's plenty of missions to do. The city is huge. There's plenty of things to do. And overall, man, it's a good game. It's a good game to go back to, especially on the go. Next game I want to talk about is, man, I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan, and bad guy Mike Worley, you agree that this is the best Ghostbusters game we've ever received as gamers. And I'm talking about Ghostbusters, the video game remastered on the Nintendo Switch. It's another remaster. It's another game I played before on Xbox, PlayStation, but I really enjoyed it to the point where, again, I like to be able to play this on the go. Is it perfect? No. Is it buggy? Yes. But, it's a Ghostbuster game. I want to be able to just zap ghosts, trap them, and live the lore, but also hear the voices of Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, and all the characters, Bill Murray, all of them. But it's a fun game, even though it has its flaws when it comes to being buggy. And system structure is not great, but the remaster does look good even on the Switch. Now it'll look better on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 and 5, sure, with the 4K graphics. But for me, this is on the go. This is easy for me to be able to enjoy and be able to play. Next, I have another classic that I wanted to be able to play on the go, and that is Rayman Legends Definitive Edition. I enjoy that game so much, especially the musical levels at the end of each chapter. Like the first one is Black Betty, where you have to either punch or jump to the beat of the music, and it works very well. But the entire gameplay, platforming-wise, it's a platformer, works great. It's a great game. I don't really have any flaws with this. It actually plays just as well as it would on Xbox or PlayStation. So, it's a great pickup to me. I will go back through on the 5 games and tell you where I got them from and how much they cost. But my next 2 are very special. One of them is run by Limited Run Games. They sold out, so there is another. The only way I was able to get it was through eBay, and that is Demon's Tilt. Now, Demon's Tilt is a pinball game, but it's not like your traditional pinball table, right? You have things that move on the board, like demons. You have witches, priests. You have a giant snake head that you have to hit it several times so that it opens its mouth, and you shoot the ball through its mouth to kill it. You have a certain boss right there in the middle towards the bottom of the board that you have to hit several times in order to kill it to spawn a new one. There's also sub-boards where you can have like little mini boss fights, but it's true in a traditional pinball way, but it's also very special. It's like bullet hell shooter as well, because when you hit bosses, they shoot little pink pellets at you. These pink pellets glow and they come down the board. If they hit your ball, it will stop it in midair and it'll just fall. In other words, to protect themselves, I guess, in other words, the way to say. But it's a fun game. It's very deep gameplay, in my opinion. And it's fun, man. The replay value is fun. And the global leaderboard is something cool to watch. Like, when I first played it, the most points I could get was 30 million. And then, like, last night when I played it, I got up to 2 billion points. So, like, it's crazy, like, what kind of points you can score and how well you can go just by getting better at the game, just like a real pinball machine. But some of the people on my Discord, and Arcades Anonymous group, some of those love pinballs, love pinball games. If you can find this, pick it up. It's a lot of fun. Seriously, like, it's not your traditional type of pinball. Last not least is a game that's kind of like stolen, like, reviewers' hearts. I mean, not really hearts, but just they really seem to enjoy it, and that's Dredge. Now, Dredge, on top of things, looks like a fishing game. Looks like just a fishing simulator. But there is a dark, sinister plot underlying the gameplay. And there's a lot of different things going on. You could be at nighttime, you're at the top of the screen, there is an eyeball that pops up. That is your panic meter. The more panic you get, the more weird things happen. Rocks will appear out of nowhere in the pitch dark, where you can almost run into them, that are not normally there during the daytime. There is a boat that's swimming out in the middle of the ocean, but it'll start coming towards you, and you'll think it's just another boat or somebody that's coming to sell you something, and it turns out to be a killer anglerfish that's coming after you. There's leviathans, there's giant squids, giant sharks, piranhas, weird looking stuff, weird shopkeepers that, like, want you to do weird fetch quests and stuff like that. So yes, you are starting out as a fisherman, just fishing to make money and to help this community, whatever fetch quests they get for you. But then stuff starts getting really weird. You'll find weird fish, you'll find diseased fish, you'll find people that want to eat those weird and diseased fish to see if it does anything to them. You'll meet occultists. It's just, you have to see it for yourself. It's a game that you don't want to pass up, and it's really easy to find. So now we're at the end of the video, and I really want to go over where I got these games from and how much I paid. Okay, so really, Burnout Paradise, I got it from Walmart.com for $14.88. Couldn't really pass up on it. Ghostbusters, I picked it up from Walmart.com again for $19. Rayman Legends, I picked up from Amazon, again, $19. Demon's Tilt cost me a little bit, and that was from eBay. I got it for $41. But like I said, it's a hard game to find. You can download it from the digital store if you want for like $15. But again, I like collecting physical things. This is something I really wanted. To me, it's kind of rare, so I ended up paying like $40 for it. Dredge is a brand new game. It is kind of hard to find, somewhat, but I paid $35 for it, standard price. But it's going to be one of those games that when it disappears, it's going to cost a lot. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you all for coming by. This is my first ever Nintendo Switch physical copy pickup, weekly thing. I'm going to try to do this weekly. If not, at least every 2 weeks, when I get something new coming in. I found that I'm ordering a lot more stuff from PlayAsia.com, and PlayAsia has a bunch of like games that you can't find around here. They only made in Japanese or made in Europe. But being that the Nintendo Switch is a free region machine, you can play any of those games, and those games will have English built into them. Nintendo Switch games on PlayAsia. You'll find a lot of rare stuff. And I got a couple things I ordered from there that I really wanted that were only made in Japan. I got them on the way here, so I'll do another future video just like this when I do another weekly pickup of future games. But thank you all for stopping by. If you liked the content that you just watched today, throw me a like. And if you want to make any comments on any of the games I picked up, any of the games that you picked up that you think I should pick up, send a comment. And like always, if you like the content and you want more, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for coming by. But also, Arcades Anonymous. Search it up on YouTube and subscribe to that channel. It's a weekly live stream that I do with me and my friends on every Wednesday and sometimes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But we talk about the home arcade scene. That is what I mostly do on this channel. But, you know, hit subscribe, guys. Thank you all so much for coming by. See you later.